Hello, lovelies. I'm just going to read. I read an article the other day, and it resonated so deeply with me. I'm going to read a few excerpts from it, and then I'm going to tell you why it resonated so deeply, and I'll paste this article in the comments. If you want a Confederate monument, my body is a Confederate monument. I have rape-colored skin. My skin is a monument. The hypodescent rule is the social and legal practice of assigning a genetically mixed race person to the race with less social power. What does that mean? I am the descendant of black women who were domestic servants and enslaved, and white men who raped them to form children. White Southern men, my ancestors, took what they wanted from women they didn't love, but that they owned as property, and over whom they had an extraordinary power, and then failed to claim the children that they made, except for that they were 3/5 of a person, as in their property to build their land. So I'm a great granddaughter of the people who oppress me. There is a deep, misty-eyed pride that I see with people proud of the Confederate, and they get misty-eyed and they sing the national anthem and want to commemorate this legacy, and think that it's erasing the history of that legacy. And I am here to say I'm actually the monument of that legacy, and I have no misty eyes about it. I'm not proud. But I am proof that while you deny what really happened or the atrocities of slavery, and you want us not to talk about it, my existence is the proof that slavery and the rape of enslaved women to create slaves, or just for your own personal gain, is true. And lastly, in order to really be looking at truth, here's my last line. Either you have been blind to a truth. If you're denying the history and the horrific history that Confederacy and those monuments stand for, you've either been blind to a truth that my body's story forces you to see, or you really do mean to honor the oppressors at the expense of the oppressed. And you must at least acknowledge your emotional investment in the legacy of hate. Now, what am I reading from? I'm reading from an article that came out a couple of weeks ago, written by Caroline Randall Williams, and it's in the New York Times. It's an op-ed, and it talks about her skin tone and how it is evidence of rape. If you know me at all, I have always believed that I did not have light skin toned. In the black community, we call that light skin. And I really would stand next to a light skinned person and not see myself as light skinned. I was always surprised by people asking me, what are you mixed with? Not that people should do that, but people asking me, what are you mixed with? I know you're mixed with something. You're very light skinned. You must be mulatto. You must be mixed. And I would always be shocked by this because I never saw myself that way. And then it began to feel icky. I don't have any ill will of mixed race people. My daughter is a mixed race person, and there's nothing. And so when I was trying to reflect, why is it that I have this aversion to it, and I understand now more deeply after having read this article why. Because this skin tone is the skin tone of rape. My daughter's skin tone is what it is. She's truly mixed race, right? But even that is from my skin tone That is the color of rape. And with that has brought some other few things that happen within our community. But I really wanted to focus in on this issue of the wanting to keep up the monuments and the Confederate monuments and the historical monuments to honor and glorify what my skin tone already proves, and that is the historical rape, violent attack and enslavement of people, my people, and also being the heritage of the people who raped my people.